Heidi, the touching story of a young orphan girl with the gift for happiness.
Heidi, Clara and Peter spent a lovely summer together in the mountains. When autumn was approaching, the time had come for the children to say farewell. Clara had regained her health insofar that Mr. Sesemann had registered her at a secondary school for girls in a boarding school in South Italy, just as Heidi was to spend the winter with her grandfather down in the village and visit the village school with the other children. However, when the snow began to melt in the spring, Heidi and her grandfather gathered their belongings and made their way back to the cabin that lay high up in the mountains. They were of good cheer and full of hopes. This is where our first story begins.
Heidi, come down here.
Press the arrow keys to move. Heidi jumps when you press the space bar.
Ouch!
The balloon symbol appears when the person or object wants to tell you something. Press the return key when you are nearby.
Good morning, Grandfather.
Good morning, Heidi. I would like you to run down into the village and fetch a basket full of rolls. Peter's grandmother has prepared them.
Of course, I'd love to, Grandfather.
Oh, and Heidi, remember, do not underestimate the dangers of the mountains, particularly in the spring. Promise me you will stay away from the dangers of the mountains.
Items you must collect will appear in your inventory. Open the inventory by pressing the I key. After a short time, it will automatically close again.
There's always enough time to pick some flowers.
Heidi's life energy is Edelweiss. If Heidi is injured, she will lose a certain amount of flowers. It's up to you to gather new flowers as quickly as possible.
A glacier gammon. That is one of the dangers of the mountains Grandfather had warned me of. Ouch!
You can renew your life energy by collecting Edelweiss. You can find some hidden in several secret spots, for example.
There's always enough time. A boulder broil. That is one of the dangers of the mountains Grandfather had warned me of. Ouch! There's always enough time. Ouch!
Gather as much Edelweiss as you can. If Heidi loses all the flowers, you will have to restart the story.
There's always enough time. The postman lost a letter for Miss Brugger. Good morning, Grandmama. Imagine this. I just encountered the dangers of the mountains. They really are terrifying.
Oh, yes, little one. And also very dangerous.
Aren't you afraid?
Back then, when I was just a young girl like you, I spent very much time outside. When I encountered the dangers of the mountains, I encouraged myself by singing out very, very loud. You know, little one, a yodeler can sometimes work wonders.
And how did you know what to sing?
Back then, we were able to purchase little songbooks from Fransel. I'm sure he still has them. Once you've got one, come visit me again, and we will sing something together.
Good morning, Grandma.
Oh, back then.
And how did...
Back then.
Good day, Mr. Salesman. Grandmama has sent me. I was told to ask if you still have the little songbooks.
Oh, no one has asked for one of those in a long time. I can check and see.
You must have a very bad cold. I know where you can find good herbs for tea. I'll run there and fetch some for you. I'm sure they will make you feel much better.
You can gather items when Heidi walks over them or touches them. The items will then appear in your inventory. In the detailed view, you can see a picture with a description and the amount you require written next to it. If the bar is green, you've found all the items and you may continue to solve the riddle.
I presume you have no money to pay for the little songbook, do you?
No, Mr. Salesman, I have no money.
Well, since I don't want to be that way, after all, you just fetched me these tea herbs. The alt melodies over there are yours, young lady.
Now we can sing together, Grandmama.
That was lovely, little one. Now it's but a small step until you'll be able to yodel.
Press the left Ctrl key. The longer you hold it, the deeper the breath Heidi will take. At the same time, you can turn Heidi around using the arrow keys. As soon as you let go of the key, Heidi will yodel in the direction she is facing.
Look at me and show me if you can do it. That sounds wonderful, little one. That sounds wonderful, little one. Wonderful! Now you no longer need to fear the dangers of the mountains.
I almost forgot. I'm here to fetch the rolls.
Then you should make haste now. However, take along some sweets, will you?
I almost...
Then wonderful. Then you...
Ouch! Ouch!
What's keeping you, Heidi? I've been waiting half the day.
Grandmama has taught me how to yodel, Grandfather. Are you very angry?
No, singing is a good thing. It helps you face the dangers of the mountains. Oh, for heavens, my back. And the pasture really would need to be scythed.
If you don't mind, I'll go over to visit Peter. Perhaps we will think of a way to help you.
You actually have a natural talent, Heidi.
Ouch! Ouch! There's always...
Quit that howling immediately! Just kidding. Sounds good, Heidi. Quit that howling immediately!
Hello, Peter. Imagine, I learned how to yodel.
Huh, that's why you cannot run any faster.
Oh, but I needn't fear the dangers of the mountains any longer, therefore I am faster.
Okay, I give up, but only this one time. And now, what shall we do?
We are going to think of a way to help Grandfather. His back aches so terribly, he cannot even slide the pasture.
Oh, I'm much too hungry to do that. Ah, that makes thinking much easier. Why not simply use one of the goats? A goat would graze the pasture till there's no grass left over, and the old man wouldn't have to lift a finger.
Ouch! Ouch!
That is a brilliant idea.
But it's not going to make your strained back feel better. Shouldn't I go and buy some medicine for you?
Yes, take the carving and exchange it.
The Wolf and the 7 Little Goats. Once upon a time, there were 7 little goats alone at home. Suddenly, someone knocked at the door. A deep, rough voice spoke. "Open the door. It's me, your mother." The little goats did not fall for the tricks of the bad wolf. Even after he softened his voice with chalk, the little goats recognized him by his black paw. It wasn't until after he dipped his paw in white dough, making it as white as the paws of their mother, that he was able to fool the little goats, upon which they opened the door. The little goats hid throughout the whole house, but the wolf found them all and ate them. Only the smallest, which was hiding in the clock case, he was not able to find. Shortly after, the mother goat returned to find an empty house. With help from the 7th little goat, she cut the sleeping wolf's belly open. The other children were well, as the wolf had swallowed them whole in his greed. They filled his belly with rocks. When the bad wolf woke up, he was terribly thirsty. He went to the well, where the heavy stones pulled him down into the depths. The little goats shouted, "The wolf is dead! The wolf is dead!" since they no longer needed to fear that villain.
The door to the cabinet is locked. Ouch! Ouch!
A lovely piece of work. Did the old man carve it last winter?
Yes, Mr. Salesman. I would like to exchange it for some medicine.
Very well, young lady.
Ouch! Ouch!
Many thanks, Heidi. I'm sure this will make me feel much better by tomorrow.
When Heidi fell asleep that evening, she was relieved and happy to hear her grandfather snoring. That showed her the medicine was working. She imagined which adventures she might possibly experience, now that she no longer had to fear the dangers of the mountains. That, however, is a story which we would like to tell another time.
This morning, Peter has brought along a letter from Frankfurt.
From Clara?
The letter is from Dr. Rebu. He is asking me to send him 2 very rare plants so he can finish his mountain flora compendium. But there was also a letter from Clara among the others.
May I have it, Grandfather?
You must ask Peter. He stood there in front of me, jumping up and down, until I finally handed him the envelope. He was so excited that he actually forgot the bag with his lunch.
Then let me bring his sandwiches to him. I hope he hasn't opened the letter without me.
You actually have a natural talent, Heidi.